I am inside right now what is called a cathedral, where I am actually surrounded by large mountains on each side of me, and then the valley just goes down into this deep area. There's just tons of woods. We just came out of there hiking with some buddies. I'm out of breath. The goal is to get up that thing, if you can believe it. So if you think about just the amount of effort it's going to take, I'm trying to save up my breath right now. All week I've been here at Wilderness just thinking about Job. I got caught up reading it and just in the debates and arguments about whether or not when we cry out to God, does he answer and is he there? And there's this really good passage that about it's actually that the Spirit is the one that gives us the breath of God so that we can have understanding. I gotta tell you, when I look out and I see this, when I see all of this, I am like completely thrown away. I just look at it and my breath is taken. And yet, I'm reminded in that moment as I breathe for air that it's actually that the Spirit that gives me breath to be alive, to be part of God's creation. And in that, I have some type of understanding of the type of God that we have, this good God that gives life. And it's so cool. Okay, this part's a little treacherous. A couple years ago, a tree didn't like me and took out a piece of side of my head. But the doctor told me just the slightest piece of fabric, keep it together. So, good to know. It's not the most sturdiest of things, but if we can kind of hold that, that's going to hold me out so that I can lean and go across that over there. We're going to see if I can pull that off, but look, okay, in Job, one of his friends talks about how, like, death is naked before God. You think about that, and if God really is the God of life, then death is super vulnerable in front of him. That means when we are with God and with Christ, when we have this life, then that is what gives us freedom over death, and is such a blessing and such a cool thing. Now, look, what I'm about to attempt, you should not do. And Michelle, close your eyes, because we're going to jump from here to there. Okay, I made it to the top. It means I can take my hat off because there's no trees up here. Oh, look at that! Look how crazy that is. Now look, there's a better shot. You gotta check this out. But look over here on this giant mountainside. There's 3 mountains. There's that one over there, this one in the middle, and this one right here. Could you imagine being here when these things were divided? So that's the thing that Job was really wrestling with, is that he wanted the answers to everything and the whys. And what was so cool about all this is that we don't need to have the understanding of were we there. We have the understanding that God is capable of all of this, and that is what makes this such a cool blessing.